Well, hello there.
Hello.
I'm back.
Yeah, we missed you last week. I had to hang out with Boris, just me and Boris, and he tore me up like a lot because you missed it. So I don't know if I told you, but like my ear infection turned into an actual like a perforated eardrum. So I basically had a hole in my ear, and I was all hopped up last Saturday on like antibiotics and steroids and caffeine, and I was
heroin.
Heroin. I was just all over the place, and Boris had to keep reeling me back in. And he had to keep going like, I have to get to the mall, man. I have to get to the mall. No. You need to shut up. The show does not start at 9:00 Eastern. It's not being aired. So why are you talking this crazy stuff? I didn't know what a gauntlet eliminator match was. It was a scene, man. I'm so happy that you are back in the driver's seat because I cannot drive for stuff. Because
it ain't a scene. It's a goddamn arms race.
That's right.
This ain't a scene. It's a goddamn race.
This ain't a scene. Now, everybody on the floor, clap your hands and scream until your lugs give out. Oh, this ain't a scene.
Till your lugs give out. Do you remember when lugs were the sponsor of like Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, dude.
Who in the effing crowd was wearing lugs?
I like how you said it anyway and still were like effing.
I'm hoping they didn't notice it.
Lugs were the alternative to Timberlands, if I'm not mistaken.
They were.
They're trying to capitalize on a market that. Anyway.
Yeah, I got some Timbo work boots.
I've never, not once. But anyway, we're here. It is for Exposure, your weekend love wrestling, independent wrestling podcast. And if we're shooting the stuff at 6 p.m. on a Saturday night, that could mean only one thing, that it is LPW week. And we were dead wrong last week. It is LPW 29. We're up to 29 of these things. And we're going to preview that with the one and only Big Bad Boris here shortly. But Blair, you went to Queen of the Indies, West Coast Pros Queen of the Indies in San Fran. Please tell us how that was.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. There was such an incredible group of wrestlers there that like the independent scene is in such good hands when it comes to women's wrestling, when you see the talent that's out there. And like, it's only a matter of time before like more of these names are being featured on your like bigger name programs, your GCWs, your Black Label Pros and all this, because like they absolutely crushed it. Maya World, she had a match on ROH not too long ago. She had a hell of a match. Oh, I'm trying to remember who it was against now. It was against Hyan. These two went out there. First match of the night, and it was just an absolute banger of a match. Like in 3 weeks' time, when we do our bangers of the month, I can guarantee you that one's going to be
at the top.
It's going to be on there. Oh yeah, it was so good.
So who is the official? Who won the Queen of the Indies?
Hyan won the Queen of the Indies.
She won the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah. So the way they do it, there's 4 first round matches, and the winners from both those matches go into a tag match. And whatever team wins, they advance to the finals into a singles match.
Yeah, that's just always an interesting wrinkle.
Yeah, I mean, I like it for the fact that it takes away at least like one match, maybe 2, I think. So like, I'm here for it, because I'm thinking like, I'm not going to get out of here till like 11:30, and I just want, I want to be able to relax a little bit.
Hey, but be able to chillax, bro.
So the finals ended up being Hyan versus Masha Slamovich, another incredible match. If you're wondering, another match that's going to be on my bangers of the month, that is going to be on there because those two just delivered. So it was a solid, like we saw Masha Slamovich and Kylie Ray, Smiling Kylie. We got to see a lucha match. Dustin, he is asking, I'll punch this up because I can mention it. It's an annual thing they started doing. They also do a King of the Indies as well, and they've started announcing matches for that. But this is the second year for sure that I know they've done it. Last year, Masha Slamovich ended up winning, so she made it to the finals this year, but could not repeat. But
Well deserved by high end. And like I always say, and I say it every time, is look, you can't put on an all women's show and it be successful and fun and badass. Cough, major promotions, cough, cough.
The one, like, there's
a little under the weather today.
Sorry, hopefully you feel better after this.
I will. I will.
I know. So the tournament was great. It was a lot of fun. There was also a trios match that featured Aja Kong, Viva Van, the former Zia Lee, who looked so happy to be out there.
Yeah, getting to wrestle, right?
Yeah, actually getting to wrestle.
Yeah, I get she wasn't like a big name in WWE and stuff, but the wrestlers at the end of the day, and sure the paycheck is nice, but probably getting to perfect your craft means much more. So getting to see her out there is awesome. And
how they didn't have something for her just blows my mind because she's so talented. Yeah, she's got a really interesting moveset. She can do a lot of different styles. I just don't know if it was they kept stopping and starting her on the WWE programming, and so maybe again we see it all the time. These former WWE talents, they go off and they reinvent themselves on the indies, and sometimes they make their way back. Sometimes, like Cardona's and the Dijaks of the world, you carve out a different niche and see where it goes. So I was on a show. I was on a show last night with a guy that said he's wrestling Dijak somewhere in my home state in a month, and I was like, "Oh wow, we just had Dijak on our show. That's crazy. Dijak's all over the place, baby. Yeah, just everything's intertwined. It's great. So the
Dijak's doing it all.
There was one other singles match with Brooke Havoc and the Great Sakuya, who is the Great Muda's niece or daughter, sorry, and the best way to describe her is she has the same aura that the Great Muda had the first time you ever saw Muda wrestle, where it was just like, there's just something special. So it was very incredible seeing her wrestle too. So it was a lot of fun. I had a great time.
Hells yeah. I'm glad you had a great time.
Yeah, flight delays notwithstanding.
I saw that. I was going to say, I'm glad you're back and you've made it home safely. And I think this is a great segue to this comment. I believe this is from our one and only Spencer Love saying, what a fun fact. Between the Rogers Place, West Edmonton Mall, including all the Clandine wrestling events, LPW 29 is the 50th event as a promotion. Heck yeah. Mm-hmm. That Blair, you almost spent the night at the Love Shack. That's cool. 50.
It's true, yeah.
50 of those things, and all 50, or damn near all 50, have been called by this gentleman here who's sleeping backstage.
We did a video to intro him, but he's sleeping.
Wait.
That's okay. Yeah,
okay, here. He's sleeping. We're gonna play it anyway, and then we'll see.
He's just gonna complain.
Old man Boris wants his intro.
Hey, it's Grumple still
What is so loud?
Good morning.
That was just a little piece of business. You make me wait out there for 9 minutes.
We could have went longer.
Listen. I've been on those Saturday Night Love shows where I'm sitting in that green room waiting for a hot minute to get my time.
False. That has never happened.
Yeah, but Boris is talent. He's not staff, so
he is talent.
I have the lanyard to prove it.
As he told us on Thursday night. Yeah. He was mad that he got a staff lanyard and not a talent lanyard. So he swapped them. So some poor talent had to work that day.
Some no-name talent, as Plugger would say, had to wear.
I feel, you know what? I knew you were going to bring it up, and I sat here, don't joke, all day. I was going, I know he's going to bring it up, and I can't get out. You know what I meant. What I meant was, and Blair, if you missed it, Thursday we had Spencer on. We were talking West Edmonton Mall, and I was trying to allude to the fact that he's using, and I said no name, and I tried to use it in the nicest way possible. He's not doing a super indie where he's bringing in all of these top named people to fill the cards. He's using talent that not everybody knows. Lesser known talent is what I should have said. And I slipped. And then I've said it's impressive that we've built built a promotion that we could fill a 1,200 seat place on names of, where you're not bringing in the Young Bucks and, just making it a super indie. and you're not bringing in, yeah, exactly. I'm just digging a hole. You know what I'm saying? You know what? If I didn't love you, Boris, if I didn't love this promotion, if I didn't love this business.
Listen, you know the card for the show coming up in a week. I don't know.
Look at that.
So, I mean, who's the talent here?
The owner of the promotion also got a staff letter, and is that true?
Hey, that's on you, Spencer.
Look at this.
You distributed.
Boris, I need you to, yeah. So if you are looking to change your virtual location, All In is tomorrow, and it's $50, but not everywhere is it $50. Go to NordVPN right now and get signed up, and you could change your virtual location. Maybe save yourself a couple bucks on pay-per-views. Maybe save your data. Save your if you like to travel and you go to travel to another city. All of your home settings will be right there in the NordVPN at the click of a button. So go to NordVPN and tell them Love Wrestling sent you, because Boris, you're rocking that stash.
Mm-hmm.
Any other? Yeah, Nord's great. Saves you some money. Looks like a mustache in its logo.
Not Jack Vaughn.
Not Jack Vaughn.
Have you punched him up yet?
Yes, we looked at him the other morning, and I had a good chuckle.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Zach about seeing if you can move the Nord logo over to the corner when we do this.
Yeah,
because there's no good option unless we just do this. Then we're set.
Oh,
it's okay, Boris. But no, go to NordVPN today. Tell them Love Wrestling sent you. We'll get you.
See, the funny thing is, this dumbass doesn't realize that I can do that too.
Yeah, but I
can do it too.
But I didn't do it during an ad read, Boris. But no, NordVPN for all of your virtual VPN needs. They're awesome. Go do that.
I am a user of NordVPN before they became a sponsor. Big fan of the service.
Saves you a bunch of money. Mm-hmm. But yes, Boris has no idea who's on the card for LPW 29. But Boris, again, we're going to do 50.
3 matches.
50 of these things. You've commentated 49 of them?
I did not do the very, very, very first show that's like sort of a Love Pro Wrestling show, but sort of not. I'm not sure how that falls in the canon.
I'm assuming Spencer puts that part of the 50. So you're one shy. So actually, LPW 30 would be your 50th LPW call.
There you go. They add up, man. I didn't realize it was that many, but yeah, it's been a crazy ride. A lot of fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Not Jack Vaughn. We should have promoted it. We should have promoted it as Jack Vaughn is on our show. Yep, all shows included 50. So yes, you're at 49 calls. You need one more.
For previewing
pretty good for a no-name commentator, isn't it?
Some schmuck. I agree.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't get the Maple Leaf Pro job. They gave it to some other guy.
I don't get any jobs. They give them to everybody else.
Mauro Ranello got that show.
I still haven't sent you that commentary tape that I did, the one commentary show. I have to ask Alex if he still has it.
I would love to see that, yes.
Was that for that indie?
Yeah, I did that. I was talking about it today with somebody asked me, like, have you ever did commentary? And I was like, no, except this one time. And I don't think it went well, but it's out there somewhere. I'll have to find it.
Last night, I was fortunate enough to do commentary for a Mike Santana match.
Nice.
That's cool.
Santana can go.
Dude, Santana rules. Like I saw him at Warrior Wrestling last year. He's like his indie run was fantastic. Like I hate that Proud and Powerful thing split the way it did and they're not doing it anymore. But this Santana solo run and the stuff he's doing in Impact right now is like, or TNA, I'm sorry, is just, he's on another level. I'm really loving it. So good on him.
Yeah. No, it's very nice to meet him.
Can Pluggo become part of the first match club?
And we'll watch the first match you called? Absolutely.
We could do that. If we need to reach out to Alex, that Ecto guy, we could set that up for a Saturday. I'm willing to sit there and browse on myself. I will tell you this. I accidentally called one of them wrong. I called her Sarah. Her name was Stella for like the first 2 times I said it, and then I caught it. So it'll be, I was like, oh, whoops. My bad. Whoopsies. Because I went to the show, good people. I went to the show, but I did research for X, Y, and Z, and none of those people were there. They had a
They
had a whole nother match card when I got there, because like half of the people dropped or whatever happened. So I had no research, and they're like, here's the list. And I went, oh, okay, we'll figure it out. It's fine.
And then you're kind of just out there on an island. That's tough. For sure.
Yeah. I was like, oh, and this is my first time. So of course I over prepared for people that weren't there. That's okay. We'll find it. We'll make it happen.
Hell yeah. But today we're going to preview LPW 29.
All right.
He's vibing.
I'm vibing.
We're going to preview LPW 29. We're going to have a little fun with it. We'll do some tidbits a little later. We're just going to have a great time today.
We have a new tidbits graphic too.
Yeah, from Dustin, if he's still in the chat. And
Dustin's the man. Big Dustin fan.
Dustin's the man.
Dustin is so clutch with his graphics. Like, dude, he's doing a great job.
He was helpful at the mall as well. He did a little bit of running around.
Unlike you.
Help me get some stuff.
Well, he's talent.
I wasn't helpful at the mall.
I don't know.
Actually, not really. In the grand scheme of things, no. I was helpful in my living room this week, though. Oh, well, it's done. That's what's important. Isn't
be like Dustin, Boris. Be better. That's all we're saying. Dustin rules. You need to do some better work. That's all.
It was not my, if I may quote.
No, very.
The guy that kicked the baby. What was his name?
Festus?
Gene Snitsky.
If I could quote Gene Snitsky, it was not Spencer's fault either. It was nobody's fault. It's just the way things go sometimes with technology. And no, it's not your fault at all.
No.
The fact of the matter is the show is done, the commentary's done, and it's hopefully going to be great. Well, hopefully my part's going to be great.
The thing I know, technology has a mind of its own. Like, you never know. Like, I've done some stuff that's not looked great, sounded great, yada yada. It happens. You just keep rolling with it.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. One more time.
Bless yous from everyone. Yeah. Bless you. You got bless yous from all of us. No problem. Love you.
Ancestors protect me. May they protect you. Hot Rod. That's their word.
Never saw it.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Cool beans. You need to see Hot Rod. How have you watch Hot
Rod? And I like to party.
I don't have time. I have to watch all the indie wrestling, so I know what the hell's going on for people on my show, apparently.
It's not that much. I mean,
you don't have an hour and a half.
In the world is not that much.
Dude.
One tag team you have to catch up on.
Andy
hey,
Sandberg,
where would you?
That's Hot Rod, right?
Hey, Mom made Kool-Aid. Where would you like me to sit it? It's your yard too, Brainiac. Figure it out. Don't ask next time, little girl. Just bring it. You would love Hot Rod, dude.
All right, I'll put it on my list of things to do.
Watch it tonight.
Watch it on Saturday Night Love with Gigi Ray.
Yeah, it's up on Twitch. It'll be fine.
I got so much stuff going on for the show tonight. It is packed.
Could we start? Could we start a show where we watch movies with wrestlers and just like figure out a really cool name? Somebody come up with a cool name. Dustin, you're talented.
Camping with kayfabe.
Yeah, we're just like movie night with Big Bad Boris. I don't know, something. There's got to be some wrestling pun / movie thing we could do where we would sit and just watch Hot Rod every week with a different wrestler. This week we're watching Hot Rod with Zoe Sager.
This week we're watching Hot Rod with Mars the Specialist.
And then next week, don't worry, we're grand champion.
We'll watch Hot Rod with someone else.
Yeah, your challenge champion. He'll be there, MRP.
I'm into this.
Oh, yeah, you'd love that.
Movies with the LPW stars, but it's the same movie 15 times.
Same movie with the same star. That's a good idea.
The thing is, we show Suplex Cinema. Dustin!
Yes.
Dustin! Suplex Cinema every Saturday night at midnight Eastern on the YouTube channel so we can count.
No, it's got to be the Twitch. It's got to be the Twitch.
It's got to be the Twitch.
Yeah, you get 48 seconds into that and you'd be off.
I don't know, because I was looking on YouTube the other day and I was looking up a Jason Statham trailer, I think it was, and then obviously it was 2024 Jason Statham movie, and I was like,
they do play
so
free movies on YouTube. Couldn't we watch one of those?
I clicked it, and somebody had uploaded the movie Homefront, but just labeled it something else.
This is true. This is true.
Was Total Fellas? Was that
Total
a YouTube?
Fellas lasted entirely. It lasted 20 minutes.
Was that a YouTube or a Twitch?
It was a YouTube. Spencer will have to tell the whole story, but just know that like we were 20 minutes into this new venture, and it got axed by YouTube.
Dark
real
Side of the
quick.
Ring, Total Fellas.
So, yes, exactly. It was very dark side. So, I like to always tell people that I've been part of the longest running Love Wrestling show and the shortest.
Yeah.
So
Tried.
anyway, so much for my hard out today.
That's okay. No, we'll see. We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
I have
Is that one of your sponsored beverages you're drinking there, Pluggo?
No, it's not. This is just a water, but I did get a sponsor from these wonderful people here at Go Brewing. Shout out to them. If you go to my internet things, as I knocked over something. If you go to all my
internet things.
If you go to my internet things, there's a referral code and a link. If you use it, I get some monies if you buy some non-alcoholic beer. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be promoting my stuff on shows. You know, I mean, I can promote it, but I don't think that's a paid partnership through Love Wrestling. So I don't know how he feels about that, boss man. You let me know. But yes, I did. It was pretty cool. It's something it is something I truly believe in too. It's something I know I'll use. It's something I do use. It's something I like. So it works out. It's not just a money grab.
That's
not
fair.
that there's anything wrong with that, because I could use some of that too. So if anybody wants to throw money at me, go right ahead. But this is definitely a partnership that I'm excited for.
I'd shower you with some bills.
Heck yeah.
Okay, let's preview LPW 29, okay?
Look at his face palming now. Who hates
jeez.
She's Jack Vaughn.
It's serious business, you know.
Yeah, indie wrestling serious business. I should just change it to Jack Vaughn. Okay, what do you guys want to talk about first? Any preference?
I don't know half of it anyway, so whatever you put up, chances are I'm going to have no clue.
Imagine that. We have a triple threat match. The Rads versus Goose versus Tyler. Elliot Tyler, sorry, versus Riley Cruz.
The Rads.
Now, is this the first place these are being announced? Because I don't blame myself for not knowing this if they haven't been announced, because no one tells me anything in advance.
Sometimes you have to be proactive, not reactive.
Spencer says literally announcing half the card.
Oh, see there, I feel less bad. And you know what, Blair, you got me on that one. I was trying to come up with some witty comeback, but in my mind, I'm like, F you, pal, you're right.
Yeah. Like when I go to grab the graphics, if they haven't been up yet, then I'm just like, well, the graphics department at Love Wrestling is very busy. They do an incredible job, and the social media and everything. So sometimes it's like, you know what, I'll send a message just to see. And every time Zach is wonderful, and he's like, here you go, and presents it like a present. And
my absolute a-hole response to that is, I'm so good, I don't even need to know the card. I just show up.
Yeah, you're the talent.
But you're the talent. You're the talent badge. You got that talent badge.
I'm a talent, not the talent. Anyway, go throw that back up there again. The Rads.
Yep.
See, this is interesting
Captain.
Because
they haven't teamed together like this in a while. They've been fighting each other for the last few months.
Well, none of them have gold right now.
There was a chance that things were going to kind of explode with the Rads at the mall because they were all in the scramble match together. But again, this hasn't been released yet. But things remained pretty civil for the Rads. They're definitely on the same page, and I think this might be the first time that these other three are all teaming together. So I mean, there's certainly a familiarity advantage with the Rads.
Oh, definitely.
LPW Trios titles coming soon.
Oh, 100%. I'd be into it. I love me a Trios match. So,
hey, Spencer, buy 3 more belts.
Spend more money, dude.
I do think this is the first time we've seen this Goose Tyler Cruz like hybrid of a trio, but like sometimes those are the matches that really can stand out, where you have 3 guys and they have nothing to lose here except making a name for themselves. So they come in, team up together and just like throw caution to the wind. And I'm excited to see what they're going to bring to the table.
I could see those guys gelling pretty well because they're all a little bit bonkers. And I've been a fan of Riley Cruz and the few appearances he's made. He's done really well. And I've been a fan of his and the energy he brings. And like I said, you just go out there and you give it your all and puncher's chance and all that stuff. It's going to be a fun match. Mm-hmm. Elliot Tyler is tough as nails, and Goose, or as I call him now, the Thursday Night Delight, is riding high after winning that Championship of Salvation at the last Thursday show. So he's on a high level right now too. So this might not be the walk in the park that we all think it's going to be.
I found it this is a trios championship match.
Yeah. We'll probably use that again later on because I have something I'll punch that up for.
Super chats are needed if you want trios titles. That's what Spencer said. That's and again, sitting like 6 months back, if you would have told me that we would have this trios match and the only person with gold around their waist was the Goose, I'd be like, no way, because Larry was on a run, TY was killing it, Rich was this close to gold a couple of times.
He's on the doorstep all the time.
Like he's like right there. So like if you would have said, oh, the champion of Salvation Goose, like I'd have been like, oh, that's crazy talk. But
like the Arkells, he was knocking at the door.
Yeah, you're bold. We know.
It's a song.
Oh,
hey, I make it look good.
See,
are you fogging right now?
Anyway, that's a conversation for another time. Yeah, so I think this is a good chance for the Rads to kind of get back on track, familiar territory here. I like Riley Cruz and Elliot Tyler a lot too. It's Goose. I think this is going to be a lot more fun than people might give it credit for when they see the rest of this card. So I'm looking forward to it. But give me the Rads. I miss the Rads. I haven't seen the Rads in a while. They haven't yelled at me. We haven't hung out. It's,
Elliot Tyler competing in the Prestige Cascadia Cup this weekend.
Yeah, he is. So he could be a Prestige Cascadia Cup champion heading into this match.
Yeah, could be bringing the trophy with him. Who knows? So.
That'd be pretty
Do we
cool.
want to make picks with this or no? Because we got a half hour to get through the rest. So
Boris is always like, I don't know.
Rads.
So we got 2 for the Rads.
Yeah, let's Rads it up.
Oh, all 3 going Rads. Goose is going to be pissed. That Canadian Goose is going to want to fight.
Fuel his fire.
Yeah, we're just trying to get Goose. We're just trying to get him amped up, so he can get a victory. Reverse psychology.
We'll see what happens. The Goose might cash that thing in before this match. They might need to find another person to take his spot. You never know.
That is always a possibility. Absolutely.
The Goose is loose.
The Goose is worth the gander.
Like OJ, the juice is loose. The Goose is loose. He should get shirts made like that. And he should show up to the ring in a white van or a white Bronco. Sorry.
God, poor Goose.
OJ.
Yes, thank you for spoon feeding us the OJ. OJ.
Yeah, you had a look.
Wait, there's 3 settings. It's off, and there's like a light, and then a lot.
Paralira versus the Illa Tribe. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is
debut.
Their LPW debut.
I guarantee this is their debut.
Oh, and what makes you say that, Boris?
Because I have never called an Illa Tribe match before, so I apologize to those gentlemen. I'm not familiar with them. I know Paralira had I don't think I can say who won matches them all, right? It's already happened. I mean, I know the video's not out yet, but they had a big win, skullduggery as it was, over the Voros twins at the mall. So they were riding high and trying to get back into the title picture. I apologize.
Trios titles plug up. Never do the CEO dance again. Thank you, CWN, for the super chat. Now, if I do the CEO dance again, do you send more super chats telling me to stop? How does this work?
I'm wanting to know this trios title thing. I had nothing to do with it.
I think $20 is enough to get trios titles off of those like Facebook ads.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I think we're set. I think we're set.
CWN, I'll do other dances if you prefer that. But
how about the Prince Nana?
Oh, I can't do it Like, nah, dude, did you see that? Like, look at that. I'm jiggly today.
See, Blair always gets mad at me because he says that I'm the one that brings everything off the rails. But you know what? It's not me. It's this guy.
I'm making up for not being here last week.
Dude, the shirt I'm wearing is not giving enough support.
You need a man's ear.
You need a bro.
A bro. It's man's ear. Bro. No, it's anyway. CWS. Thank you so much for that monster super chat. It's much appreciated.
Trios titles debuting at LPW 20.
Trios titles are happening at LPW. We'll say 30. We'll give them a chance. We'll say whoever wins this Trios match is the front runner for the Trios championships in LPW. Wow. Never again. I can never do the CEO dance again. Is that worth $20?
It's a bargain at any price.
I think it's worth
Wow. But thank you again. That's awesome. Anyway.
Illa Tribe making their LPW debut, and I'm hyped for them because they have crushed it out in BC. Everywhere, Pacific Northwest. I mean, they constantly deliver. They're one of the top tag teams out there in BC. So for them to make their LPW debut, I think it's huge, and it adds just another team vying for those tag championships.
Yeah. I don't know much about the Illa Tribe, so I'm going to take your word for it. But again, this is one of these things that I've talked about since day one on this show is like, if I don't know a team and I get an opportunity to watch a new team, like I'm excited now. This might become a team that, ends up on my radar. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do. And they've got a tough test. They're starting off strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do my research. No disrespect to those two gentlemen, but if they're here in LPW, they're here for a reason. And yeah, it's good. It's always great to see new talent. I will definitely do my research and be ready. I took a quick peek at Cage Match. They've been killing it in Defy. They had an AEW dark match. So yeah, always awesome to have new talent for sure. Yeah,
Paraleer, like you said, I mean, even if you take out the West Edmonton Brawl that hasn't been seen by everyone yet, they're always a tough team to beat, and they're always in the mix. And Barat and Sheik always, like, they have some really good chemistry, as much as they like to give me shit on this very program. But it's going to be a tough sled for them. And of course, I'm going to pick against Barak Arani just because that's what I do. So Illa Tribe getting a win in their debut.
I don't know enough about them to make a pick, unfortunately, but I will say that
wow.
Paralira are a tough out. And speaking of tough outs, hats off to Bowden Francis today. Top of the ninth, had his no-hitter broken up. Sadness. I wanted to see it. It might salvage an otherwise pretty terrible Blue Jay season. So I was really hoping he'd pull the no-hitter out, but it didn't happen. But I'm excited to see this one, and I will have my research, and I'll be ready to go.
I did not see the potential no-hitter. I was watching Love is Blind UK this afternoon.
You make bad choices.
More tag teams and more tag team
I got
wrestling.
to hang out with my lovely wife, and we watched Love is Blind UK and had a great little afternoon.
Then you know what? You made the right choice.
Right? Nice little Saturday. Went to Bed Bath & Beyond, Home Depot. I didn't know if there's
Don't know if I have enough time.
Dustin, you're right.
Don't have Bed Bath & Beyond here anymore.
Yeah. Wow.
Cheese.
Cheese.
And I haven't taken an edible yet.
All right, moving on.
Picks.
I picked Illa Tribe to get a win.
I'm going to pick Paralira because they're the devil I know.
I'll take Illa Tribe. I'm saying they're going to come in, get a big win, and put themselves right in that title picture.
And Dustin, don't send this to Barak Arani. Don't tell him that I picked the Illa Tribe. That would be the worst thing ever. Don't let him know that I think he's going to lose this match.
Open invite. Hey, if Barat wants to jump on here,
don't let him know.
The door's open.
I ain't scared.
You ain't scared no ghost.
I ain't scared no ghost. I ain't scared of no Garani.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Maybe
then we're going to do some tidbits, and then we're going to do the last three. Okay?
Okay.
The LPW Scramble Championship is up for grabs. We have Eli Surge defending against Big Daddy Dean Richter, blocking out the haters, El Assassino, and Barricade. And one more to be announced.
Sorry, I apologize.
That's okay. One more to be announced.
Ooh.
Barricade making his LPW debut. He's been a mainstay in Alberta wrestling here for many, many years. Dean Richter looked great in the scramble match at Westhead. Again, me having the opportunity to see the show live and then watching it again while I call it, he looked like $1,000,000. He might be the hardest hitter, heaviest hands we have on the LPW roster. And him and Assassino together in a scramble match might. I don't know if they can coexist when it comes time for who's going to take the gold, but in the meantime, they might be able to combine forces a little bit to at least divide and conquer the rest of the crew. So yeah, there's some hard hitters in this match. Eli looked great too and got the big win, got the that first defense out of the way, which might be the hardest one. So this is going to be good. Love a scramble match.
Yeah, and I mean, Barricade's the wild card in this. Yeah. I mean, being brand new to the picture, being brand new to LPW, so it'll be interesting to see what he brings as well. And like, there's a lot of solid dudes in this matchup, so it's going to be a heavy hitting contest.
This might be a different kind of scramble. Sorry, Plug, to cut you off.
No, I just want to ask Spencer, how many super chats will it take for you to tell us who the other person is?
I think they're still negotiating.
Oh. Must be
but usually in a scramble match, you see, potentially a lot of high flying and things like that. This one might be a little chippy, a little more scrappy, a little more hard hitting, and I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of grounded pound in this one.
With LPW 29 being this upcoming Friday, it's not too long ago that our very own motherfucker Jones, the big boss man, Spencer Love, was in BC at a boom show at the same time as Will Ospreay. So I am not going to say that Will Ospreay is in the scramble match, but I'm also not going to say that Will Ospreay is in the scramble match. It is very possible that he is going to be the fifth person. And not only will he have gold from AEW around his waist, maybe he'll have the LPW Scramble Championship too. Just saying.
Okay.
No?
Yes. Spray. Yeah, Eli Surge. However, how much we raise can be determined by who we get.
Ooh.
So yeah, how much money we raise might be able to. Maybe we could get a Will Ospreay. Wonder what a Will Ospreay booking fee is nowadays. Probably like 10 grand easy.
Like 10 stone and a pint.
Maybe.
Is that what they do their pounds? Is it pounds or currency?
Stone is weight.
Stone is weight?
Yes.
He could be pushing weight.
Speaking of weight, I meant to ask, how do you know that Dean Richter's hands are heavier than others? Do you put them on the scale and weigh them?
At the official hand weigh-in.
Anyway, Eli Surge getting this scramble championship. Like you said, he got the first defense under his belt, which is always the toughest. And I know based on that promo he cut a few months back about how this was what he was working towards and what he wanted to get. He got it. I think he's going to hold on to it here. I think he's going to get it jabbed. Again, barring some crazy amount of super chats we get in the next 20 minutes that provide us money to get, Will Ospreay, I would imagine he's going to retain this thing. And like you said, a bit of a slugfest. I'm interested to see what a scramble match where there's not a lot of scrambling and just a lot of fists.
There might be some heads scrambled after this match with those heavy fists.
Currently, we have enough super chats to pay Pluggo as long as he pays his own transit. Are you saying that I would go up there for $20 Canadian would be the booking fee, is my booking fee?
That's your PO, brother.
Hey, listen, Mrs. Pluggo, I need to fly out to Canada, figure out how to get a passport in a week for $17.47. It's worth it, honey. It's worth it.
$17.
I don't know what the conversion rate.
Oh, buddy, it's going to be less than that.
Oh, is it less than that? Listen, it's great. It's great exposure. They also said I could get a hot dog and a handshake. Yeah. I get to meet Boris. That'd be cool.
I don't know if Rec Room has hot dogs. Make it half a pretzel.
I'm in. I would do it. I don't think I will be.
You would get $14.79 with our current exchange rate.
I was thinking 13, so not too.
Does anybody have a couch I could sleep on?
You can stay at the Love Shack.
Ooh. And a Costco. I've never had a Costco hot dog.
Costco hot dogs are the real deal, man.
Me neither.
Really?
Yeah. I try to avoid Costco. It's very overwhelming. I like it when I'm high, but then you also buy too many treats.
You like everything when you're high, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Like Saturday Night Love, for example.
I'm usually, if I'm high, then I'm asleep by Saturday Night Love.
No, that's all right.
No offense. It's just
None taken.
I'm old.
None taken.
Is that why I'm always up? Because I'm not high?
Could be.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that heroin's going to kick in hard tonight.
His ear was like so big and it was pulsating and it was like doing reps with the dumbbells. It was crazy.
My ear last week is entering the scramble match.
Yeah, his ear had roid rage.
Okay. We'll do some tidbits, and I'm just going to throw this up because Dustin made it, and it is fantastic. Blairs Tidbits.
It's time for Blairs Tidbits.
We just need like, fun music behind that, and like we're set.
Here you go. It's time for Blairs Tidbits.
So we'll do a quick little run through.
Tidbit time.
We'll keep going because there's a lot to do. So coming up, West Coast Pro Friday the 13th, September Friday the 13th. Man like Doris versus Titus Alexander. And I gotta say, I'm really digging Doris. Like, dude is solid in the ring. His whole like vibe, it's like it just brings you in. I'm here for it.
Yeah, he stole WrestleMania weekend last year. I think I've talked about this before, but I became a big fan of his after, or I guess this year, WrestleMania weekend.
We have Roseland announced another matchup. Calvin Tankman defending the DPW World Championships against Donovan Dijak. So Dijak's, Dijak's making the rounds. Coming up tomorrow at GCW, Violence is Forever versus our favorite, Los Macisos. What's in the bag?
What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Cyclope. God, if All In wasn't going to be like 9 hours long, this would be a fun one to watch along. Homecoming's at 5. It's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm still 2 shows. I'm still working on the last LA show, so I'm still a little bit behind. I got to catch up.
So we also have announced for DPW, the Carolina Classic started announcing some matches. Kevin Blackwood versus Luke Jacobs. Luke Jacobs is a standout over there in England. So I'm hyped for this match. I think these two are actually absolutely going to bring it. Also announced, right here, Speedball Mike Bailey versus Titus Alexander.
Oh, nice. That's going to be a good one too.
Yeah.
DPW's been killing it, man. They've been putting on some really good stuff.
Defy's got another show coming up September 20th. Kevin Knight versus Shelton Benjamin.
Shelty B.
Gold standard, baby. Kevin Knight's fantastic too. The Jet.
Going back to the Roseland, Kevin Blackwood versus Trevor Lee. I got to admit, like the hair on Trevor Lee, like it's going to take some time to get used to.
Weird, man. Yeah.
Trevor Lee's coming to my neck of the woods, I think, first week of November.
Yeah, there you go.
Might have to go see that.
MLW starting to announce matches for their upcoming show. Paul London's going to be there against BRG.
Nice.
I love the Elvis jumpsuit.
And we also got come on, Black Label Pro. You're better than this. You're better than this. Jake Hager's going to be there. He was just down in Minnesota not too long ago, this past week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Crown and Glory.
They've
announced quite a bit of stuff for this.
Yeah.
I don't even think we have all of it. They also announced Mandy Rose is going to be there.
Yeah. So Mandy Rose, there's Ash by Elegance, a few others, but you're seeing some of the matches. Raj Desi defending the BLP championship against Filthy Tom, Jordan Grace, Rachel Armstrong, Mustafa Ali versus Sabin Gage, and Jerry Lawler is going to be there, but he can, whatever.
He's our weekend. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. They keep announced. I think they got a few more things to announce too. That I kind of want to go to that too.
You should. And last but not least, tonight, if you're looking for something to watch, Wrestling Revolver had an afternoon show. It was a no ropes show in the same vein as Bloodsport, but they're also doing an actual wrestling show tonight. And you could see Josh Alexander and Speedball there one-on-one. So that'll be up on Triller.
Your TNA main event.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. So. CNW, any chance of LPW hitting Triller TV or YouTube pay-per-view in the near future? That would be a Spenny Love question. We are on IWTV right now.
IWTV.
We are quite pleased, if I may speak for Spencer. I believe we are quite pleased right now with our home on IWTV. It's a great service. We're happy to be there, and that's where you can find us last Friday of the month live, baby, live.
Yep, that's what Spencer's saying. IWTV hosts us, airs us a subscription service, and maybe in the future, but right now, happy with IWTV. I love an IWTV.
Mm-hmm.
It's good times. Good
All right.
times.
We'll finish up with the LPW 29. And I'm just
29. Can we call it LPW 30, Boris's 50th?
We're missing the tag match.
No, we're not.
The tag titles. Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
All right, wait. No, we're not.
So if you want to,
it's because I put in the Paralera one twice.
Yeah, so that's okay. We'll go with this
I got
one first.
you go with that one first. I'll do my thing.
The LPW Challenge Championship. Michael Richard Blairs defending against Casey Ferreira.
Casey Ferreira made an absolutely amazing debut last month against the Thickness Reed Matthews. I believe that was a time limit draw, if memory serves me correctly. But a lot of people
wasn't his debut.
His debut in LPW.
No, he's wrestled there before. That was the second time.
Are you sure?
We had this conversation last month.
We did?
Yep.
Oh, well, I guess I just don't remember things. But nonetheless, Casey Ferreira had a hell of a match last month against Reed Matthews. A lot of people were talking about it afterwards, and still to this day we're talking about it. And when this match was announced, they were very, very, very excited. Challenge Championship on the line. Ferreira go out of the frying pan, so to speak, into the fire from Reed Matthews to MRB. This one's going to be a show stealer. I don't know who to pick, but are you sure he's been there? Spencer, am I dumb? I probably am. I'm probably dumb. I'm terrible at everything. I'm the worst human being alive, and I'm sorry.
I like busting your balls.
No, no.
Somebody clip that. No. Yes. He teamed with Levi because we had this exact same conversation 30 days ago.
I apologize. Then again, I'm not good. Okay.
You're great. No, but I think what you're trying to say, if I could translate,
help me.
That was his singles debut last month.
Okay, sure.
And it was an absolute banger of a match.
Really
it went to a time limit draw, which has not been done in LPW, to my knowledge, before.
No, there was one a long time ago.
See, I don't know things too. We should probably get together and do research before this.
I think between the two of us, we're like one normal human being. But
I think
there was a time limit draw.
Yeah, because I have a full head of hair and a full beard, and you don't.
No, I don't have a full anything. But yeah, he's in tough against MRB, but he's ready for this fight. I'd like to see him and Reed settle that issue. Hopefully in the future we can get that done too. But I'm going to pick MRB just because he's MRB, and it's always hard to pick against him. But I could see it easy. I would not be surprised at all if he walked out with that title. This one's going to be real. As soon as this was announced, I was like, oh, I get to call this one. Excited, very excited.
Someone's here to say hi to you. Hi, Mrs. Pluggo.
Hi, Mrs. Pluggo. I'm not smart.
She's not a fan of yours for your brains, I'll tell you that.
God, well then what is she a fan of mine for? I don't got nothing else.
I don't know. You have to ask her.
I like this because
I like this too. Next time on For Exposure, Pluggo and Big Bad Boris take a joint IQ test.
I don't want to know my
against Blair. Our combined IQs against Blair's solo IQ.
It's a mentally handicapped match. Get it? That's funny. No, that's not good. Okay, I apologize. Take that out.
The only other time limit draw in LPW history is LPW 2 when MRB and Travis Williams hit the 30-minute draw. It hasn't happened since, so it's very rare. And yeah, Casey Ferrara's fantastic.
Yeah, I think that, man, MRB's run is next level. You see it every match, every month, constantly delivers. And I mean, he's gone against the best of the best, but I love what I've seen with Casey Ferreira, and I have no doubt that I could see him becoming new champ on Friday night.
I want to see how good Casey Ferreira is going to be with another 5 years under his belt. Like, sky's the limit.
Yeah, dude, he competed in the Cascadia Cup night one last night, came up a little short, but there's no stopping him. I think that he'll win some gold, and he's gonna really make a name for himself in the independent scene.
Okay.
Pluggo, who you got?
Oh, I was trying to. Hopefully, you just scared out without me making a pick.
No.
Are you going to do the banger alert siren thing that we talked about last time? Bless you.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Was that a sneeze?
So this match would be what we'd call a
Banger alert.
woo woo woo. Shut up, Boris. Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
The Katrina Creed.
Nobody comes on Saturday Night Loves and tells you to put the fries in the bag, bro.
What does that even mean?
Dictator.
Dictator.
My inspirational potato. He's right there. He's
Anyway,
right there.
I will take MRB, but this might be the closest he comes to losing that challenge championship since he's got it.
For the LPW Tag Team Championships, Ride or Die defending against Intangible Violence.
I thought you didn't have that.
I found it, dude. I'm good at what I do.
Yeah, we're a well-oiled machine here.
Well,
Teach me your ways.
We'll take you under our wing.
I'll say this. I told Spencer on Thursday when he announced this match, we've seen Zoe and Reed do the partnership thing, but not necessarily the tag thing. And I think putting them together in a tag team match is just an absolute slam dunk. This would be, if I didn't always pick Ride or Die every time, because that's what I do, I would pick Reed and Zoe.
Well, we did see the Intangible Short Kings defeat Clandestine Society on
We
Saturday
did.
at the West
Miniature Monarchy.
Whatever you want to call it. That's not bad. And they've had a phenomenal tag team title run, and I've always said this could be the one. This could be the one. This is going to be the one. This is where it ends. And I'm sorry, but they're just on such a high, Zoe and the thickness. And your no title reign lasts forever, and I think this is where this one comes to an end. Time will tell whether I'm right or not, but they've had a hell of a run. But this is going to be perhaps a test like no other, and they've had a lot of tests during this reign.
We've got Chris Parrish saying hello, and then he said, "Hey, it's Jack Fawn."
Oh God!
And then Dustin saying that today marks the 275th day as LPW Tag Champs for Red Right. So yeah, like if they lost it on Friday, that would be 280 days, 5 days, 6 days from now. So 281. That's nothing to write home about. That's an impressive streak. I'm always taking Ride or Die though, no matter what, because they are a well-oiled machine. But this is, Zoe and Reed as a tag team is just like, I can't believe it hasn't happened sooner. I know they did the trios thing at the mall, but trios is a little different. But
the trios titles haven't been debuted yet. That's
they're coming. CWM put the first 20 down deposit on the trios titles. More super chats will be needed if we want to get those trios titles off the ground, but we've got our first 20.
I will take Ride or Die as well.
Interesting.
Okay. Was in town last night for the WPW show and got to chat with her a little bit, and it was great seeing Taryn. So I'm taking Ride or Die.
So Chris said, "Hey, it is Jack Vaughn," and then asks, "Hey, is that Jack Vaughn?" I don't know why that's so funny. And then I don't either. And Spencer said, "If they win this match, Ride or Die will eclipse the longest championship reign in company history." So there's a lot riding on that, because who wouldn't want to be at the top of the record books for longest reign? TFA currently holds that at 316 days. Stone Cold Steve Austin days as challenge champion. So why wouldn't she want to add the longest title reign, title reign as well to the mix?
Yeah, might as well.
More is more in wrestling.
Mention the numbers.
Nobody ever says, "I'd like less gold or less records." They say, "We want more and more." Yeah, exactly.
More. Give me more. Give me.
Oh shit! Is that Jack Vaughn?
Jack Vaughn's here?
In our main event,
You don't even know who's in the main event.
So know who's in the main event. You shut your damn mouth right now.
LPW Grand Championship, Mars the Specialist defending against Pride.
I am legitimately worried about Jack Pride. His entire life and his faction has kind of fallen apart. He did not look well at the mall, and
Did he have an earache too?
He did not have an earache, but it looked like he hadn't slept in about 18 weeks. Unfortunately, some skullduggery was tried to be put afoot before.
You've said that twice in this show, and I have no idea.
Skullduggery?
I don't know what that means.
Hold on.
Chicanery? Some cheating? I'm an old man.
Give me 1 sec. Do you remember back, like, this is like 99, 2000, when A&E, or I think it was A&E, did that like behind the scenes of professional wrestling that I think Harley Race, like,
the secrets of pro wrestling or whatever. Yeah.
There was a wrestler there named Skullduggery.
Was there? Yeah. I think if you search for that, it's actually on YouTube, but it's pretty funny. It's got the stunt granny and all that stuff. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So 7, or what's left of 7, Thaddeus Archer and Jack Pride tried to cheat their way to victory over Artemis Spencer, but thanks to Scott McCord from The Bear, the title sponsor radio station for that show, he righted the wrong, and Jack Pride, unfortunately for him, came away with another loss. So his mental state, very, very, very fragile. He has a giant score to settle with Mars the Specialist in his first defense as LPW Grand Champion. This is going to be really, really interesting. And I think if Pride's shoulders take the pin, he might just explode. And everyone's greater than Boris. That is like, that's everyone, literally everyone.
Not Jack Vaughn.
Not Jack Vaughn.
But yeah, but also I think right now, because of his mental state, Jack Pride, very, very dangerous.
Did you change your name to Stop?
Correct.
I just noticed that.
But
you're not wrong. But I will say this. I agree with everything that you said about Pride. And Mars wants this. He was the one that wanted this match. He called it out. He said, I'm ready for it. He's not skirting the line or staying away from it. So, I mean, that's got to mess with Pride a little bit, right? Because for such a long time, if we're being completely honest, and what we've seen, Pride had a stranglehold over Mars. They had, control over Mars. He's not used to this Mars the Specialist guy going, nope, I'll take you. I'm not ducking you. So that's got to be messing with Pride a little bit too.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for this match. I mean, I got the chance to talk to Mars just for a quick little chat heading into West Edmonton Brawl, and he seemed focused. He seemed ready to go, and I'm excited for his first defense. And I mean, without a doubt, I'm picking him for a big dub on Friday night.
Oh.
I think every time Jack Pride sees a picture of Mars the Specialist with that title over his shoulder, it just digs at him like no other.
You shouldn't send a bunch of tweets to Jack Pride with that picture.
I did not say that. That was all him. Or him.
No, sorry. I think that was Boris saying you should send pictures of Mars the Specialist to Jack Pride.
Holding the championship?
All week.
Yeah.
This is the last time Boris is going to do this shit.
I'm intrigued by this newsletter that you speak of. I will sign up for it.
What is this?
What is this?
Boris is the Dave Meltzer of LPW.
What is happening?
He has the newsletter and everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
this is the part where somebody says something.
No, waiting for you.
Hear an awkward silence.
We're just waiting for you.
For me?
Yeah.
This all goes down Friday night. Love Pro Wrestling number 29 live, 9 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Mountain on your IWTV subscription. If you are in the Edmonton area, there are tickets available at Tixer.com. Don't forget, Thursday night, we will have another Love Pro Wrestling / Clandestine Wrestling Society live event with a special little surprise, which is me. I'm going to be, if everything's still going according to plan, we're shuffling the deck a little bit, and I'm going to ring announce that show. I haven't ring announced the show in probably 20 years, and I'm probably just as terrible at that as I am at commentary, so it's all going to be fine. All those tickets are available at Tixer.com. If you can't be there live, join us on IWTV. Thank you very much.
Are you going to ring announce and commentate?
No. I believe, again, if everything goes according to plan, and the deck's being shuffled, Love Pro Wrestling senior official Ben Ullman will be behind the microphone for the commentary. I'd like to see Spencer join him because I think that'd be fun to listen to the two of them do it while I am handling ring announcing duty. Now, Spencer does not need cards to read because he's a damn professional. I'm writing everything down because I won't be able to remember nothing.
Now, are you more Samantha Irvin, or are you more Gene Okerlund, or you, or not? I'm sorry, not Gene Fink, Howard Finkel. Gene never did ring announcing. Which one are you?
Boris, damn it.
Oh, so you don't have a style?
I'm not either one of those. You know why? Because
are you Spencer Love? Are you Spencer Love?
No, I am definitely not Spencer Love. I don't have that kind of energy or that kind of lung capacity, but I'm going to do the best I can, and it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
And this is on Thursday. Friday is going to be
Thursday night. Friday will be regular because it's regular.
Got
Much
it.
like Prunes and Bran, regular.
We're hitting that 70+ demo with the
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Those are my people.
The 7-year-olds are like, I did it.
Yeah.
Finally, something for me. Content.
Me and Jared Rogers playing pickleball.
Shuffleboard. In track suits.
We're going to get out of here because I know Pluggo's got a heart out. Boris, where can people find you?
You can find me at BB Boris on the Twitter machine. You can find me BB Boris1 on Instagram. And you can find me in 5 hours from right now over on our Twitch channel for Saturday Night Love. Gigi Ray will be my guest. And there are a few things that, Pluggo, did you make a pick? I didn't make a pick in this match.
I'm taking a short king.
I'm taking the short king as well.
I'm taking Mars, the specialist, brother. Right. What do you mean?
We've got a lot of stuff planned. This is going to be a packed Saturday Night Live. If everything goes down according to the way that I'm hoping, there's going to be some surprise guests, some surprise video from a certain show that happened last weekend that is a world premiere. So Gigi Ray going to join the First Match Club. We're going to watch her first match. So definitely, if you're around tonight, 10 o'clock Mountain, midnight Eastern, over on the Twitch, check it out because we're going to have a lot of fun.
Who's your musical guest?
I don't want to the musical guest. I don't want to tell you who the music. Do you want to know who the music video is going to be? Oh. I love Ben Folds 5. I don't know if you're mocking or not. Ben Folds 5.
They might be Titans. I was throwing out some 90s.
Might be Titans. Who the hell?
Lisa Loeb.
Slight connection to Queen of the Indies because when I had the chance to talk to Gigi Ray, I think it was last year for an LPW show. I was, researching some of her matches, and she had an incredible feud with Promise Braxton that still, is going on. That I got to see Promise Braxton wrestle like Queen of the Indies, so it was a nice little connection just from the history of, doing podcast stuff. So it was kind of nice.
Right on.
Yeah, Pluggo, where can people find you?
Well, you can find me getting yelled at by Boris off air, but you can find me at Pluggo on all social media. I don't know. You just seem like you want to yell at me today. But anyway, you can find me at all social media platforms. Pluggo, you search his face. I'll be right there. I'm running through all my all-in predictions. I'm trying something new, throwing out some short-form commentary. So check that out. Commentary, short-form predictions. You can find me Thursday nights, 8 p.m. with none other than JPJ for Between Two Beers. We've got NXT with Najee. Najee himself is going to come help us predict No Mercy and Bash at Berlin. I got a couple other things coming up around the way. Every weekend I'm with Blair, and that's where you can find me. I got a bunch of cool interviews up right now on this website, so go to this website and you can find interviews with some wrestlers too.
Yeah, some great stuff coming out of SummerSlam weekend, and you're always crushing it, my dude. Always
got some stuff in the works.
For myself, you can find me up on all social media at Grandmaker Wrestling Podcast every Saturday here with that beaut right there. And we're going to keep taking a look at the world of independent wrestling. So we'll be back next weekend. Enjoy watching some GCW Homecoming this weekend. Maybe some All In if you're doing that. And tomorrow, check out the brunch gimmick. It's going an hour earlier. Lawrence is going to be there. They're going to be doing a watch along with All In. So make sure you check that out because
I might stop by that.
And so do that. So thanks for checking out the podcast. Peace in the streets.